There is a story of a woman who visited King Solomon from the far ends of the world, for a particular reason that isn't completely revealed in the book. It is shrouded in mystery and merely talked of in our churches. This queen came from the ends of the earth, wrapped in mystery and dripping in gold. Her name is the Queen of Sheba. But who was she really? A seductress? A seeker of truth? Or something far greater, divinely chosen to challenge the wisest man to ever live? She was more than a queen. That ancient scrolls speak of her wisdom, her wealth beyond measure, and a beauty that could silence kings. She ruled a distant land, veiled in incense and gold, where gods were worshipped and secrets were guarded. Scholars argue her origin, Ethiopia? Arabia? But her mystery only deepens with every theory. Was she a mere monarch, or a divine instrument of prophecy? Her journey to Solomon wasn't just diplomatic, it was destiny. And her true story has been hidden until now. This isn't just a love story or a political visit. This is a revelation tied to prophecy, empire, and divine destiny. Hidden in ancient scrolls is an insane fact that connects Solomon, Sheba, and the rise of a kingdom that would last over 3,000 years. Stay with us because the ending will blow your mind. Now let's begin. Long before the world even knew of Rome or Greece, there was Sheba, a land of untold riches and divine mystery. Located in the rugged mountains of Ethiopia or the golden sands of ancient Arabia, Sheba thrived as a powerful kingdom drenched in spices, gold, and incense. Its caravans stretched across continents, its influence touched kings, and its queen would change history. This was no ordinary land, it was a gateway between Africa and the Middle East, between the known and the unknown. Sheba was not just a kingdom, it was a force. And from its heart rose a woman destined to shake empires. Her kingdom wasn't just wealthy, it was legendary. Towering palaces carved into stone, vaults overflowing with gems, and markets echoing with voices from every corner of the ancient world. But behind the opulence was mystery. How did this distant land rise to such power? Who blessed them with such abundance? The queen ruled over it all, wise, fearless, and cloaked in secrets. Her kingdom was feared, admired, and envied. And when she left its gates to meet Solomon, the world held its breath. Buried beneath layers of sand and time lie whispers of Sheba's forgotten glory. Archaeologists have uncovered crumbling temples, inscriptions in ancient Sabaean script, and trade routes paved with gold dust, silent witnesses to a once mighty empire. The Bible, the Quran, and the Ethiopian Kabra Nagast speak of a queen whose visit shook the throne of Solomon. Each text offers a puzzle piece, a glimpse into a world lost to history. But when pieced together, they hint at something astonishing, a connection so profound it defies logic. Could these ancient clues unveil a truth the world was never meant to fully understand? She was more than a monarch, she was a force of nature. The Queen of Sheba radiated power, elegance, and a beauty that left even kings in awe. But her true brilliance lay beyond the surface. She was sharp, strategic, deeply spiritual, and fearless in a world ruled by men. Her words carried weight, her presence demanded respect, and her intellect rivaled the greatest minds of her time. Wherever she walked, kingdoms listened. She wasn't just a queen, she was a legend in motion, carrying secrets that would forever alter the course of history. Before she ever stepped foot in Solomon's palace, the Queen of Sheba's name stirred awe across continents. She was the woman whose treasuries never emptied. She owned gold mines, ivory, precious stones, and spices worth kingdoms. Legends spoke of ships that sailed under her command, caravans stretching for miles, and vaults so full. Her people worshipped her, poets praised her, and rulers feared her. Some claimed her wealth was heaven-sent, others whispered she held ancient secrets of the earth. She didn't come to Solomon in need, she came as an equal, cloaked in power, bearing riches the world had never seen. In a time when women were silenced, hidden, or forgotten, the Queen of Sheba rose like a storm. She ruled without apology, commanded armies, led empires, and walked boldly into the courts of men, unshaken and unmatched. Her voice carried weight in a world that tried to mute it. She wasn't just a ruler, she was a symbol, a living challenge to the idea that power belonged only to men. Her wisdom rivaled prophets, her presence defied kings, and her name echoed through centuries as a testament to what a woman could be when divinely appointed and fearlessly unrestrained. Why would a queen, surrounded by riches and revered by nations, leave her throne to seek another ruler? The Queen of Sheba's journey to Solomon wasn't for trade or flattery, it was for truth. She had heard tales of a man whose wisdom pierced the heavens, whose understanding defied human limits. But could it be real? She needed answers to questions only a soul chosen by God could answer. So she risked it all, crossing deserts, mountains, and miles of uncertainty, not to gain power but to witness it. She came not in weakness but with burning curiosity and a destiny she couldn't ignore. What truly pulled the Queen of Sheba across scorching deserts and treacherous terrain? Was it admiration for the man whispered to be the wisest who ever lived? Or was it something deeper, more daring? Perhaps it wasn't reverence that fueled her journey, but rivalry. Did she come to honor Solomon or to test him, to see if his famed wisdom could match her own? Beneath her royal grace was a sharp, brilliant mind, unafraid of challenge. Was this a meeting of equals, or a silent war of intellects and spirit? One thing was certain: the world would never be the same after they met. It wasn't just a royal visit, it was a spectacle the world had never seen. Her caravan stretched like a golden river across the desert, shimmering under the sun. Camels burdened with gold, rare spices that perfumed the air, ivory, jewels, and sacred incense, all offerings fit for a king yet carried by a queen. Each step of her procession announced her power, her intention, her mystery. This wasn't a gift, it was a statement. She came not in need but in majesty. The earth trembled beneath her wealth and the skies seemed to whisper. On the day the Queen of Sheba steps into Solomon's court, her eyes locked with his in a moment that would change history. Words flow like rivers, their intellects clashing, their souls drawn together. Tension crackles in the air. This is more than a meeting, it's a destiny revealed. The air thickens with anticipation as the Queen of Sheba presents Solomon with riddles, puzzles meant to test his legendary wisdom. Their minds collide in a battle of intellect and insight, each answer unraveling deeper mysteries. What begins as a challenge quickly becomes a shared journey into divine understanding. In the quiet moments between riddles and wisdom, something unspoken sparked between them: respect, admiration, and a magnetic attraction. Was it merely intellectual connection, or did their souls intertwine? As Solomon and Sheba's eyes met, the world seemed to pause, two great minds drawn together by fate beyond mere royalty or politics. Did love bloom between the Queen of Sheba and Solomon, or was their bond something more enigmatic? Was their intellectual connection the foundation of an affair hidden from history? Whispers linger through time. Did their meeting spark a forbidden passion, or was it destiny, carefully crafted beyond the reaches of love? Whispers of a secret child swirl through history. Menelik I, said to be the son of Solomon and Sheba. Was he the product of a forbidden love, or a divine union destined to shape empires? This controversial theory suggests a royal bloodline that bridges Israel and Ethiopia, forever altering history's course. Ethiopian tradition boldly claims Menelik I as the son of Solomon and Sheba, a powerful legacy. Yet, the Bible remains silent on this connection, leaving only speculation. This tension between sacred scripture and ancient Ethiopian belief raises questions. Was there more to their story, hidden in the shadows of time? Could the Queen of Sheba truly be the mother of Solomon's son, Menelik I? This question lingers through centuries, stirring both intrigue and controversy. Was their connection more than just intellectual? Did their bond give rise to a royal lineage that shaped nations, leaving a legacy too powerful to ignore? The Solomonic dynasty of Ethiopia boldly claims its roots trace back to Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. This revelation suggests that their legendary encounter was not just a meeting of minds, but the foundation of a powerful bloodline, uniting two great civilizations and shaping Ethiopian history for centuries. The Solomonic dynasty, born from the union of Solomon and Sheba, endured for over 3,000 years, surviving wars, intrigue, and changing eras. This extraordinary lineage, once symbolizing divine rule, lasted until 1974, when it was finally overthrown. A legacy of unmatched power, wisdom, and mystery, now lost to time. Emperor Haile Selassie, revered as the Lion of Judah, proudly traced his lineage directly back to the union of Solomon and Sheba. This royal bloodline, carrying centuries of divine authority and wisdom, bolstered his claim to power, positioning him as a living link to one of history's greatest legacies. The legacy of Solomon and Sheba's union shaped more than just a royal dynasty. It forged empires, influenced religions, and impacted cultures across the globe. Their story became a symbol of wisdom, power, and divine purpose, leaving an indelible mark on history, inspiring faith, leadership, and artistry for millennia. After her fateful visit to Solomon's court, the Queen of Sheba disappeared from the pages of history, leaving a trail of mystery. Did she return to her kingdom in secret, or was her journey just the beginning of a new destiny? Her final fate remains one of history's greatest enigmas. Upon returning to Sheba, the queen was forever changed. her encounter with Solomon had awakened something profound within her. Transformed by wisdom and strength, she ruled with renewed purpose, her influence now boundless. The lessons learned in Jerusalem shaped her reign, leaving a legacy of power and enlightenment for generations. The Queen of Sheba's story resonates across sacred texts, the Bible, Quran, and Kabra Nagast. Each version echoes her wisdom, beauty, and mysterious power, elevating her as a symbol of divine purpose. Her legacy, immortalized in these scriptures, continues to inspire awe, blending myth with history in a timeless tale. The Queen of Sheba's skin color has long sparked debate, symbolizing both mystery and identity. In ancient texts, her race transcends mere appearance, embodying power and wisdom. Today, this mystery resonates in modern views, challenging perceptions of beauty, race, and royal legacy, reminding us of her universal significance. The Queen of Sheba's story continues to inspire generations with her wisdom, strength, and unyielding pursuit of knowledge. Her legacy transcends time, challenging societal norms and empowering women worldwide. She remains a symbol of leadership, intellect, and cultural unity, reminding us all that true power lies in wisdom and resilience. Is the Queen of Sheba a forgotten heroine or a deliberately hidden icon? Her story, once revered, fades in history, yet her influence endures. Was her legacy silenced by time or suppressed by forces seeking to obscure powerful women? Her mystery fuels curiosity, challenging us to rediscover her true significance. Was the Queen of Sheba simply a visiting monarch, or could she be a divine link between African and Hebrew history? Her visit to Solomon was more than diplomacy, it was a profound intersection of cultures, beliefs, and legacies. Uncover the deeper connection that could reshape our understanding of history. What do you think? Was the Queen of Sheba a powerful queen, a divine messenger, or something even greater? Could her story hold secrets we've yet to uncover? Share your thoughts, theories, and questions in the comments. Let's dive deeper into this timeless mystery together and explore the unknown. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss our next video. Thank you for watching.